Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the SoFlo Soccer channel. My name is Matt, and we are back doing more Inter Miami talk. I apologize very, very greatly before we get into it for the delay. Today, I was just recording with the Messi & Co. Pod with the 5 Reasons Football, 5 Reasons Network. And those guys are always awesome. Gian and Ashley, very amazing people. That video is going to be going up later. I think in about like 30 minutes from now, it's probably going to go up. So apologies. I was trying to change the time, but I couldn't do it on my phone, and I was on the computer. Yeah, it was a whole mess. So I apologize for being late or for getting the time wrong. But we're here. We're here to talk about Miami. We have a couple of topics to talk about again, and we have BALTASAR joining. We have we're going to talk about BALTASAR. We're going to talk a little bit about OBANDO. We're going to talk about the Champions Cup game tomorrow. We're going to talk about Messi. And we're going to talk about the goalkeeping situation a little bit, and just so much more. And honestly, whatever else we can think of for the coming of tomorrow's game. Oh, and we're going to talk about, what's it called? We're going to talk about the pitch conditions for Cavalier in Jamaica, because that's going to be very interesting. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Monkey Man, what's up? Ash, what's up? Dude, did anybody watch Champions League today, man? Did anybody watch Champions League? Dude, I'm so upset. I'm genuinely, my brother, yeah, like Julian, he didn't miss the penalty, though. We got robbed. Like, Atletico Madrid really got robbed, dude. It's not my camera, bro. It's not my camera. Stop, dude, like, it really does look like a potato cam, though. It's really bad. I'm complaining to my cousin. This is my cousin's setup, man. I'm not home. Did I tell you guys that? Yeah, I'm not home. So like, this is like this is not my room. This is not my house. This is like this is somebody's potato cam. But I'm gonna tell him, be like, yo, you gotta get rid of this potato cam. Anyway, but no, dude, like they literally disallowed the goal for a double touch. And maybe I could have seen you. Maybe, I don't know. I think in the camera angle they showed, you could have seen it like a double touch, like it slipped off like the left foot. But it was stupid because I think we've I don't know. Like, I don't think it was like so definitive that they could have disallowed it. But it's stupid. It was really dumb. Atletico Madrid got robbed, and Simeone was fucking livid. He was livid in the press conference. So yeah, no, I don't blame him. But hey, man, Madrid's gonna do Madrid things, man. Just robbing their way to the final again. So I mean, hopefully they don't fucking win it this time, because I'm gonna be super mad. But anyways, Madrid agents are gonna come get you, bro. Let them come, man. Let them come. I don't care. Anyway, let's get into Inter Miami talk, man, because that is what we're here to do. Probably the main talking point that we're going to discuss today is probably the biggest news that came out since yesterday. And that is, if I can pull it up, is the fact that Baltasar Rodriguez has been officially announced that he will be joining Inter Miami on a loan. Thank God that this guy finally joined. I genuinely think, like, I thought for the longest time that it just wasn't going to happen. But no, it's happening. And here, it's happening, and he'll be joining pretty soon. The only thing that we're waiting on right now is his visa, and I'm super excited that he's joining. He's gonna be he plays winger, as you guys know. I just posted a video about BALTASAR today. I made the video earlier today or / yesterday. So I posted this morning about BALTASAR, talking a little bit about him. But essentially, he plays on both wings. He could play center mid. I think there was a game he played DM also at some point. But anyways, he's a midfielder, and he plays cam as well. But he's most likely primarily going to be playing on that wing, probably that right wing, because Ben Kakramachi was taking up that right wing this entire time in the absence of Fafa, in the absence of Robert Taylor. And Julian Gressel is obviously going to be heading out the door anytime soon, so he's not going to be. He hasn't been getting game time in that position. So Ben Krim has been taking over that role. Now with Baltasar coming into the mix, it's going to give us a lot more, just a lot more quality and depth in that position. And I feel like that's just kind of just a summary of what our team has been, just top quality and insane amount of depth. So and Baltasar, he already has experience being managed under Javier Mascherano. He already has experience playing with Toto Aviles, with Lujan, with Redondo. So, and even with Rocco, like playing in the national team. So, this is like having a player like that we're already essentially familiar with, or the majority of the team are already familiar with. So this is it's very, very exciting. I'm happy. The loan deal, if you guys don't know, the loan deal is going to last for the entirety of the season, and it has the option to buy at the end if Baltasar plays over half of the games. So about people are saying 65%, 60%. But essentially, if Baltasar plays more than half of the games this year, then he will be a permanent Inter Miami player for a fee that is being reported about 4 to 4.5 mil. So between 4 and 5 million dollars. So which is like that's a pretty high fee, I guess, for the MLS, right? But I think hopefully it will be worth it. I'm very excited. I have high expectations for this kid, because he just seems like he's going to do really, really well, playing in our team. But anyways, I hope you guys are excited for it too. Let me know about your thoughts of him in the comments down below. Check out that video that I posted earlier this morning if you want a shorter version of it. I think I think it was like a 6-7 minute video. But yeah, that is the biggest news. Everybody's also asking about where's Obando and where's Alan Obando, because we need another striker, etc., or like a backup striker just in case. Alan Obando is essentially like here. Like apparently he's in Miami. Like he's either in Miami or like about to land between now and tomorrow, or like within, it has to be this week. Apparently he has his medical scheduled for this week, and that after he completes his medical, the only thing that he has to do is get his visa, and that's like, and then he'll be part of the team. So that should be announced at some time either this week or early next week, which is very, very exciting. 2 more signings or coming into Inter Miami just in the beginning of the season alone. We have made so many signings, and just so many transfers and so many deals has happened in the beginning of the season. It's actually insane. But yeah, and this is probably going to be the last signing that we do, or the last piece of business that we do for now, and then maybe we'll probably continue to make. We'll probably be able to trade or sell players in the summertime or something, but we have to see. But anyway, that's if Baltasar plays more than 50% on this high quality roster, then he's easily worth signing, and that's such a great point because. That's such a great point because we have so many good players. We have so many players on this roster and so many players that are playing well. And even with Gremashi, who hasn't been impressing us this season so far with his performances, like, and I've said it on the Messi and Co show, like, and I'm pretty sure I said it last time when we did a live stream, over there a couple days ago. He's playing in a new position, right? And so he has to adapt and just get comfortable with that position. But now with Baltasar joining, already natural in that position, already knows what to do, already plays with the majority of the players on this team, all the Argentinians at least, and already has been managed by Coach Javier Mascherano. He's gonna fit right in. Like he's going to fit right in, like he's been here for years. So I know that's kind of, I don't want to say that's high expectation, but that is the expectation that I have set for him when he does eventually make his first or when he makes his debut for the team. Obviously, that's not going to be happening by the end of the weekend. I highly doubt he'll play against Atlanta on Sunday. So I don't know when after. I mean, I think the game after Sunday, it's going to be the 29th, I believe. So we won't see him for I guess quite a while, but I'm very excited for when he does make his debut. But yeah, for Obando, we already talked about Obando. He should be coming in any day now. He should be completing that medical, and we are gonna have 2 new Inter Miami players for this season, which is very, very exciting. But let's talk about the game for tomorrow and some news that has that's leading up for tomorrow, or some topics that's being discussed for this CONCACAF Champions Cup game. I think the main thing that people are relieved about is Messi. Messi is traveling. Messi's traveling to Jamaica. He will play at Kingston's Independent Park in the second leg against Cavalier for the CONCACAF Champions Cup. And I guess this is what everybody's been wondering about, right? Because Messi hasn't played in the last 3 games. And everybody's just like scared. It's like, where's Messi? Is he injured? How serious is it? Honestly, I don't know if you guys are worried. I don't think, like, I'm not worried. Like, I'm not worried at all. I think he will play. They literally moved to a 35,000 seat arena just for Messi, specifically for Messi. So if Messi doesn't play, there will be huge, huge problems. And I said this in the Messi and Co show. Like, dude, I'm telling you, they literally moved, like, their original stadium, Cavalier's original stadium, I think originally holds 3,000 people. And for them to move to a 35,000 seat arena, just for Messi not to play, a lot of people are going to be upset. A lot of people are going to be upset. But I think he will play. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know if you think he'll play, if he won't play, down in the comments below. But no, everybody's pretty excited about this, or they're pretty relieved of the fact that Messi will be playing tomorrow. Or excuse me, I will be traveling at least tomorrow. He was in training. He looked fine in training. There's nothing really to report. I mean, like, it does suck that we don't really know kind of what's going on. I mean, like, everybody's saying that it's just fatigue, it's work overload with the matches because of the preseason and stuff like that. Um, but we have to be careful, right? Because he'll play tomorrow. Don't know if he's going to play on Sunday, because that's something we got to think about, right? So he'll play tomorrow, but is he going to play on Sunday? Is he going to be ready and fit to play for like, is he going to play the full 90 minutes in both international games against Uruguay and Brazil? These are questions that I think we need to ask, because if he plays, like, excuse me, I just burped. If he didn't play for these last 2 games, right? Or excuse me, last 3 games. He didn't play these last 3 games. Then let's say he plays 45 minutes tomorrow against Cavalier, and then he turns around and goes to international duty and plays 2 full, like, maybe 90 minutes or even like 80 minutes each game against Uruguay and Brazil. That's going to be questionable, if, um, especially also if he comes back from international duty and still doesn't play. Like, he'll miss the next 2 games or something for Inter Miami. That's really, really going to raise some concerns. So hopefully there's not, too much controversy in regards to Messi, like, missing these games, and like, hopefully it's just him actually being rested, and not really, like, not caring, but just I don't know, just I'm hoping if he's available to play, he'll play. Like, he'll want to play, because Ashley said it for Messi and Co. He doesn't seem like the type of person to just miss a game, just for the sake of missing a game. Like, if he misses a game, like, he's probably hurt. Like, he'll be injured. He feels discomfort, etc., etc., etc. Let's see. Let's see what do you have to say. Natalia says, when he supports his foot and kicks, the ball doesn't move even a bit. VAR. Oh, you're talking about the penalty kick. Yeah, I don't know. It's stupid. I won't get into it again, but yeah, no, I'm very butthurt about that shit. It's really annoying. I was really rooting for Atleti, but they got robbed. I think Messi will play tomorrow just to get a little kick around for preparation for Atlanta revenge on Sunday. Okay. So David thinks he's going to play. Monkey Man is hoping that he'll play. And Ash is saying that the Jamaicans or anybody that travels is going to have machetes if he doesn't. But what I'm concerned about really is that if he does play, when he plays, because he should, how much is he going to play? Because I don't know if you guys seen, I'm going to see if I can pull it up real quick. I don't know if you guys seen the conditions of the field. I don't know if you guys seen the conditions of the field, but it's pretty bad. And I saw, like, a drone shot that I didn't save for some reason. Let me see if I can try to pull it up. But it's bad. It's really bad. So it's like at the same time, it's like if okay, so we want him to play, but are we gonna let him play for a long time? Are we going to like how do we want him to play in these conditions? Because like at the end of the day, we're just gonna be risking injury. I don't know how. Let me see if I could like pull this up in a big like these are the images that that I can find, right? Like these are images that I'm finding on Google. There's like this one. Oh, this is the one. This is the one on Facebook that is being like thrown around. There's like patches, like you could see these dirt patches around here. You see these like these sorts of. I mean, like this has nothing to do with the field, but like this is like the conditions of the field. You see this. I mean, like here it looks pretty good, but you can still see patches right here, of like dirt and stuff. It's a pretty like wide, like very very open stadium. So it's very interesting, but it's like, do we really want Messi to play in a field like this? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? It does. I feel like I want Messi to play. Don't get me wrong, but it's like I don't know. It's very hard. It's like like you guys know what I'm trying to say. It's very difficult. Ace Leonard is saying we're going to need all the players we need because the MLS schedule is crazy. Rotation is going to be key for tomorrow. I mean, we only have a 2-0 win, and everybody knows if you know this sport, like a 2-0 lead is probably the most dangerous score lines in football. So it's like we really don't want to give it up, but like, and we really didn't play well against Cavalier last time. Like we should have beat. Like remember our preview? We were all predicting that it was going to be like a 4-0, 5-0, 6-0 thrashing, and that it ended up being a 2-0 win, and we ended up playing like crap. So it's it's what's it called? It's gonna be interesting to see. It's gonna be interesting to see the rotation that Mascherano ends up doing for tomorrow. How much is he gonna rotate the team? Is Suarez gonna be playing? Is Jordi? Is Boosie? Are all these guys gonna really, really play? Um, if they do, how long? Is it like a contractual thing? It's a whole thing. Bro is so true. Monterrey not playing at home due to Shakira. What? I didn't even know that was a thing. I had no idea that was a thing going on. I mean, I'll look that up for you, but I didn't even know that was going on. The pitch is so bad. Cricket pitch, I don't trust it. I'm gonna call it right now. Baltasar is a gem. Oh yeah, dude. Like I think we're all expecting for Baltasar to be something very, very special. I only want to win and no injuries. So do you guys care that if Messi plays? Like if Messi plays tomorrow, if Messi doesn't play tomorrow, do you guys at home be like, oh, okay, like it's fine? I only say that he's gonna play tomorrow because everyone in that stadium is going to be expecting him to play. And like I said, they moved to a 35,000 seat arena compared to the original like Cavaliers home stadium is 3,000 seats. Now they're moving to 35,000 because of Messi. And that for him not to play, it's going to be really, really bad. So that's all I want to, I think, because we're all real fans, right? We all watch the games, even if Messi wasn't here. So it's like we don't care if Messi doesn't play, right? Us, we don't care if Messi doesn't play because we just want to see our team win, our players do good, and our players stay healthy. But there are people, obviously, there are people who are just love Messi and want to see Messi and really don't care about the team, so they just want to see him run around and kick the ball. Um, those people are going to get pretty upset. But hey, I mean, it is what it is. Um, I think Messi traveling means he's playing. But Tony, listen, like what was it on Sunday when we played against Charlotte? He was on the bench. He showed up. He was on the bench. He didn't warm up. He didn't even get up to warm up. And I know with the red card and whatever, but I mean, hey, I'm just saying, like, there's just always that possibility. I hope it's not. I hope it's not the case, but there's always that possibility that Messi just doesn't play for any reason. It could be any reason at all. But yeah, I think that he will. Um, whether he does or not, it's completely up to Mascherano. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. What else was I going to talk about? I was going to talk about Falcon. Let me talk about Falcon. So Falcon is traveling. If I remember correct, like if I understand correctly, Falcon is traveling with the team. So will he play? I don't know. But he is on the plane. Like they literally posted it on social media. They posted Inter Miami posted on social media of Falcon on like walking on the plane with his mate in his hand. So I'm like, okay, he's gonna play. So because if you guys remember, here, I'll fix it before I show you. If you guys remember, he took that knock, right? Um, he took that knock, and he wasn't available for last game. And he might be available for this game. I'm not really too sure. I don't know if I want him to play. Like that's the thing. Like, do we want Falcon to play? Because I think at the end of the day, it's not that we need Falcon for tomorrow. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like we'd be perfectly fine with Aviles and maybe Martinez even. Like, I think we could put Martinez and Aviles just as a rotation, and then we can throw in Lujan or throw in somebody else at the right back position. Like, I think rotation is going to be super, super key. Maybe if you want to throw in Falcon as a rotate, like, to just for him to get a couple of minutes, sure, go for it. But for him to play for us to risk Falcon again, I would say no. I would say try to kind of hold him off a little bit. But here, let's see. Okay, let's say that Miami beats Cavalier. What do you think of LAFC? I mean, like, oh, that's gonna be crazy. I mean, like, that's gonna be. I can't talk. I mean, like, I won't talk about it too much because we're gonna do a whole like if we do, hopefully, when we go through to the next round, we're gonna have a whole preview thing, and then we're gonna discuss it. But it will be a pretty. That's probably gonna be the biggest game that we've played all season. And like that's gonna be our biggest game of the season, essentially, because that should have been one of the possibilities for the MLS Cup final was us against LA Galaxy or us against LAFC. It should have been uh, it should have been that. But yeah. Um but yeah, that's for Falcon. He was at training. He was just like he was just doing whatever in training. So it's gonna be interesting to see if he gets a couple of minutes or not. I think he might I think he might get some game time, but in terms of starting, probably not. He'll probably come off the bench at some point just to give him a couple minutes because he's still not match fit. Oh my god, guys, pause right here. Change it. We're going back to the Champions League topic. Look at this. Where does it hit? Where does it hit? Like that's not enough. That's not enough evidence to overturn the goal. Like, are you kidding? Like, that is such bullshit. It's such bullshit. It's stupid, man. It's genuine robbery. Like, he got like Atletico Madrid actually got robbed. Like it's so blatant. It's so obvious and it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, but what was I gonna say? It's all over fucking Twitter, dude. It's literally all over Twitter. God damn. Um, what was I gonna say? God damn it, I lost my train of thought because we're talking about we're literally talking about this. Like it's like look at that freeze frame. It's so people are really like going into it. It's so crazy. When he supports his foot and kicks, the ball doesn't move, not even a bit. Yeah, I know. I know. I was watching the whole thing and I was so confused that they disallowed it. But it's so stupid. It's so stupid. I don't know, man. I can't. All right, but anyway, what was I saying? Okay, so we talked about Falcon. We talked about Messi. I want to talk a little bit about. I mean, I was going to talk about this for the Atlanta preview, but I guess I'll talk a little bit about it now because we do have to kind of prep for it. But essentially, remember, um, Ustadi's gonna be suspended for the next MLS game. Um, right? So what does that mean? So that probably means that he's going to play against Cavalier, right? He's probably going to play against Cavalier. But obviously he's not going to play against Atlanta. So that might mean that we'll see Drake Calendar play against Atlanta, him or Rocco, but most likely Drake. Because I think this is the time for Drake to kind of win his spot back. Honestly, I would have said to put Drake now, like, in the Cavalier game, and if he does well in the Cavalier game, then play him against Atlanta, but I don't know. I mean, like, I would say do it, because why wouldn't you? I mean, like, it'd be kind of weird to just, like, to have Drake out this entire time and then all of a sudden just throw him into a Atlanta, like, a game against Atlanta. I think it's at Atlanta, and, like, and just kinda be like, "Okay, here." Like, you know what I'm saying? So I personally believe that Drake should be he should probably play tomorrow, see how he looks, see if it's any good, and then if he doesn't look good, then just play Rocco. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he doesn't look good, play Rocco, see, like, hope for the best and just see what you can do. But I mean, but that's just me. But yeah, he got that red card, and it kind of puts us. I mean, like, if Drake doesn't prove to us that he can at least compete for that goalkeeping spot, um, then he's just kind of finished. I'm not gonna lie. I know Solana talked about it earlier. Like, he wants Drake out, like, completely from the club, and honestly, he might get that. Like, we might see that if he doesn't prove himself to us in these next maybe 2 games. So we'll see what happens against tomorrow. If he starts or not, I think he might. He should, if he will play against Atlanta. If not, then Rocco has to play both games, because I don't want to play, like, I don't wanna play Rocco tomorrow, or, like, I don't wanna play Ustadi tomorrow and then play Drake on Sunday. Like, I feel like that's just stupid. Like, if you're gonna play Drake on Sunday, play him tomorrow. If you're gonna play Rocco on Sunday, play Rocco tomorrow. So that's just what I think on that situation. But anyways, um, and then other than that, there probably isn't that much else to talk about, because those are really the main talking points. We're talking about Messi. We'll talk about we talked about the player updates that happened this morning with Falcon, with Drake, and etc. So everything else has been pretty normal. Robert Taylor's not been in training. Chelo is not in training. Fafa is not in training. Um, Drake is obviously back. Messi's been back, and everything else has been pretty much the same. So um, well, I think we should be fine. Like, we should be fine. There isn't really much to talk about. So so I'll go straight into our starting or my starting 11 predictions for tomorrow. I think that it's gonna be kind of rotated tomorrow. What's up, Ant? I think it's gonna be kind of rotated tomorrow, because even though we have that 2-0 lead, and so we really and the pitch conditions are gonna be absolutely horrendous. So we really shouldn't be going all out. So I think that if Drake is going to play on Sunday, I think that Drake should start. So I'm going to put Drake as the starting goalkeeper. I'm going to put as the back four, I think Jordi Alba is going to start. I think that Martinez should be starting with Aviles. I think those two center backs would be fine. Rest Noah Allen, rest Ian Frey. I think Lujan will probably play right back. Um, I think in the midfield four, I think the two wide midfielders are going to be Benja. I mean, like, it's the only thing that we can go, unless he really wants to play Gressel, which honestly he can. But him being Mascherano, he can play Gressel. But the fact if saying if he does, like, probably won't. Like, will he? He probably won't. So I'm saying Benja on the right. I'm gonna go. What's his face? Tadeo on the left, and then the center mids. We're gonna do Busi, I think, because I think the Barca boys are gonna at least play 45 minutes, like, at the minimum, just out of, like, respect. So I think they're all gonna play 45 minutes. For the midfield, two, though, the double pivots, I think it's gonna be Redondo and Busi. I think Bright is gonna get a break. I think he should get rotated, because he is super, super good, and I'd rather not risk him in a game like tomorrow, where I think the Cavalier are going to do is just, like, press and try to counterattack us, which which it's like, you know what, it is whatever. So that's what I think. So the midfield four: Telasco, Redondo, Bushi, Cremashi. Those are the midfield four, and then the top two should be Tadeo and Suarez. Um, so it's like slight rotation. I mean, like it's very slight, but at the end of the day, I mean, like, hey, maybe we'll see some youth academy players play tomorrow. Like maybe we'll see more Leo Afonso, depending on how the game goes. Maybe we'll see Tyler Hall. Maybe we'll see Gressel. Probably not, but maybe, I don't know. Ben Sargent is saying Benicott should not even see the field, which I think is super super harsh. But okay, if Inter Miami can flip Redondo with Pogba, it would be huge. You're still on the Pogba deal, huh? I mean, like those rumors have died. I feel like a long time ago. I don't know if that's still even a thing anymore. I mean, like it's still a possibility, but I don't know. We'll just have to see. Anthony saying hola again. Hey, what's up? If you didn't hear it the first time. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, that's what I think the starting 11 would be. I'm really hoping, with no disrespect to Cavalier, they're not good. Even though we didn't play well against them last time out, they don't seem like a threat offensively, like in terms of scoring goals. They are very quick, they are very physical. So they can easily beat us on the counterattack. So as long as we can control the game as best as we can and really not play around with the ball, maybe at the back, I think we should be in pretty good shape. So I'm just nervous that if anybody other than Drake, like if or like anybody other than Ustadi plays in net, I'm so nervous the fact that if they really do play that high press, I feel like if it's Drake or if it's Rocco, then we're really gonna be screwed because they're just gonna panic and lose the ball, and then we're gonna concede. I have like a huge gut feeling that we're gonna concede tomorrow. Like even if it's just one goal, I just have this gut feeling that we're gonna concede at least one goal tomorrow. So yeah, we'll just have to see. But with predictions for tomorrow's game, I still think we're gonna get the win on aggregate. On the day, I think we are going to concede one. We should be able to score two. We should. I don't know if we will, but I was gonna go with the 1-1 draw, but I'm gonna do the same prediction I did with Messi and Co. And I'm gonna do a 2-1 win for Inter Miami. I think that Tadeo and Suarez have just been like on fire with their chemistry. Like them linking up has been really, really good. Velasco Segovia and that midfield has been very, very solid. And the only thing that I just have concerns over is conceding. I just don't know why I have this gut feeling that we're gonna concede a goal, and and if we get a red card or not, I have no idea. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I don't know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Are we gonna win tomorrow? How much do you think we're gonna win? Is this a game that you're kind of worried about, um, or you're like, nah, we got this in the bag. It's not really anything to worry. Who looked worse, Benja or Redondo? Definitely Redondo. I'd play Benja over Redondo any day of the week. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's just me. Because yeah, no, that's just me. Benja has so much potential. He has so much talent, and he's honestly the future of the U.S. men's national team, and maybe even the MLS if he can get up there. And he's adapting to a new position. Redondo, he's playing in his position. He's been doing it. He's done it before. He's done it in Argentina. He's been doing it here for a year now, and it's just not good. So at least for Benja, he kind of has an excuse to not be like up to par. Like his performance has been subpar, but there's like somewhat of an excuse for it. But anyways, that's gonna be it for me, guys. That's just gonna be it for me today. It's gonna be rather. I know I kept it rather short. I apologize. But it's against Cavalier, and there hasn't really been much to talk about. I tried out. I threw in some Inter Miami news. We talked about BALTASAR. We talked about some of the training updates. We'll be back live. Obviously tomorrow for the post game reaction, but we'll be live again on Friday for the preview for the game on Sunday against Atlanta. So we're gonna do like these next 3 days, or these next 2 nights are gonna be back-to-back streams. So we're finishing up today. Tomorrow we're gonna do the post game reaction, and then Friday we're gonna do the preview for Atlanta, which should be very, very exciting. So when is the next Messi and Co episode? The Messi and Co episode should be coming out today. Like it should be coming out later today. I had to record it right before I went live. That's why I was a little bit late, because we were finishing up that recording. So that should be going up honestly any minute now, maybe by 9 o'clock. I'll keep you guys updated. I'll post it under the community tabs if that's something that you guys follow. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. For I know it's been pretty late, and I know it's a short little pod or a short little episode, but all your guys' support is very, very appreciated. Please hit the like if you have enjoyed, subscribe if you are new to the channel, share with your friends. I mean, this you guys being in the chat is the best part of doing these live streams, so we can all just talk and interact with each other and express our opinions. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the post game reaction. Hopefully we can get that win. And yeah, guys, Ball Miami. I'll see you guys.
Que mira, bobo, anda para allá, bobo.